Once upon a time, there were two employees, the good employee and the bad employee. The good employee was motivated, cheerful, and always went above and beyond. The bad employee continued to have a negative attitude and only did the bare minimum. At the end of the week, both employees received the same wage, and every year they received the same raise. The end. This fairy tale happens in the workforce continuously, and if you are like I, a working citizen, I'm sure you've witnessed this scenario firsthand. This regrettably true story is why I firmly believe that high incentives need to be offered to employees, but only rewarded once that employee has achieved a sufficient evaluation. Everywhere you look, you can find unpassionate workers. The cranky teller at the bank, the lazy waitress at the restaurant, the uninspired teacher, and the uncompassionate nurse. I know personally I've come in contact with these workers many times. These personalities do not only come across as impersonable, but they also are infectious. For example, say you have a staff who all perform the same exact job, receive the same wage and raises despite whether they go above and beyond or if they simply just do the bare minimum. Chances are the majority of that staff are just going to do the bare minimum. Susan Wells criticizes this ritual of freely giving out merit raises. She states that merit raises are a privilege and that employees need to work hard to receive them. And I agree with her. In order to motivate employees, there needs to be a high incentive for them, but this incentive should only be rewarded after precise requirements have been met. By offering a high merit raise, employees will become more motivated and their work performance will improve. When I asked my classmates, all agreed that people will work harder if an additional raise is offered. They also stated that 1 to 2 raises should be offered to employees every year. The healthcare group stresses the importance of employee evaluations and merit raises. They advise that evaluations need to be done every year. They also state that these evaluations need to not only evaluate the employee on their work performance, but also on their attitude. For instance, just not by giving the raise solely based on if they came to work on time or if they didn't take too many sick days. They also need to evaluate the person like, are they a team leader? Can they get along with their employees? Can they solve problems? Are they a role model to others? And so forth. The healthcare group also advised that these raises need to be a flat rate for everyone, and they should be about 3.5% of that employee's previous salary. Gale's Encyclopedia of Small Businesses states that employee evaluations are necessary to distinguish whether they need to terminate that employee's career or if they need to promote them. In conclusion, with the presentation of a high merit raise for employees based on employee performance, the good employee's optimistic go-getting attitude will be way more infectious than the bad employee's bare minimal goal. All in all, employee evaluations and incentives will only improve work ethic, and the going above and beyond attitude will inspire all.